Hi everyone. Everyone is familiar with the word Yisrael. Yisrael represents the Jewish people. We are told in our tradition stands for the words Yesh Shishim Ribo Otiot La Torah. There are 600,000 letters in the Torah. The challenge with that is that we know there isn't. Count them. There's 304,800 or so. So what's up with the 600,000? So really there are several non-standard methods of counting which arrive at that number. One view is that the count of the 304,000 or so letters includes only that which we see with our eyes, the black ink against the white parchment. But there are also letters in the white against the black. That is to speak the spiritual, non-physical version of the Torah that's described often by the rabbis as black fire on white fire. And they're both meaningful. The black letters we see, but the white, the inverse space between the black and the white are the letters we don't see. So the 600,000 letters includes both the black and the white letters, which is why, very interestingly, there is a halacha, there is a Jewish law about the writing of a Torah that a scribe needs to know. That if any letter in the Torah has no space around it, the entire Torah is invalid, even though all the letters are complete. Because that means, although the revealed black letters would be complete, the hidden white letters would be missing. But I think more significantly, 600,000 letters corresponds to the 600,000 souls of the Jewish people. But there are more than 600,000 souls. Let's say we have 15, 16 million Jews today, 14 million, whatever it is. But the 600,000 souls divide into individual sparks that become each of the souls of the Jewish world. If one letter is missing from the Torah, the whole Torah is invalid. What's that lesson? In this week's parsha, we have a verse that says, that amongst the Jewish people, I will formally assign the Levites to Aaron and his sons to perform the service for the Jewish people in the tent of meeting and to atone for the Jewish people so that no plague may afflict the Jewish people for coming too near to the Mishkan. The verse here discusses the appointment of the Leviim, and it mentions the word Bnei Yisrael 5 times. Rashi, our great commentary, comes along and says, why is it mentioned it 5 times? To tell you how precious the Jewish people are. Shetokef askaroten b'mikra echad. In one verse, they're mentioned 5 times, like the 5 books of the Torah. What is the connection between the 5 books of the Torah and the Jewish people? So the great Emes Mikotz Tismach explains that when the Bnei Israel saw that the Kohanim and Levim had set roles in the Jewish world, they paused and they said, well, what about us? And the Bnei Israel were given the answer, or given the metaphor of the 5 books of the Torah. That just like every Chumash, every book has a unique role, but you really need the other 4 to make it complete. So too, every single person in the Jewish world has a unique role, and it's only when we are together that we get the complete picture of what the Jewish world is supposed to be. Not only the letters, but the books too. Because every member of the Jewish people indeed counts. Shabbat Shalom.